นอติโพ moved against เพื่อไทย Party's top candidate ยิ่งลักษณ์ชินวัตร because she was seeking to help her brother Thaksin whitewash his wrongdoings. An Indian Defense Ministry officially says the country's cabinet has approved a proposal to buy 10 American C-17 military aircraft for more than $4 billion. The Malaysian government is looking into creating a privileged business card for Malaysian entrepreneurs with business ties in southern Thailand. Update the news around the world with Onrawi Tangmi Sang and Patsurang Desha Putharangsi in Asean Newsroom.
Good morning and welcome to Asean Newsroom. Today is Tuesday, June the 7th of 2011. You're with me, Onrawi Tangmi Sang.
And I'm Patsurang Desha Putharangsi. Gaosan Atipo, a former law expert and a member of the post-coup assets examination committee, said yesterday that he moved against Pheu Thai Party's top candidate,ยิ่งลักษณ์ชินวัตร, because she was seeking to help her brother Thaksin whitewash his wrongdoings. Instead of feeling remorse after the Supreme Court seized billions of baht worth of his assets earned from the controversial sale of Chin Corp, he said Thaksin was trying to get an amnesty by sending his sister to contest for political power. Thaksin's way of thinking is that he can whitewash his wrongdoings through politics and the majority of House. For him, when the majority says something is right, that is right, Gaosan said. Gaosan said his move againstยิ่ng Luck was not politically motivated. Once a law lecturer, Gaosan said he was a supporter of Thaksin when he first became prime minister in 2001 and faced the first asset concealment case. A majority of constitutional court judges ruled in favor of Thaksin in an infamous ruling. Gaosan said also he defended Thaksin by describing the case as weak. However, he changed his mind after Thaksin presided over a corrupt government. I helped him a lot. Now it's time for me to right my sin.
Army spokesman Colonel Sansern Kaew said yesterday it is the wrong time for Pheu Thai PM candidate to seek a meeting with Army Commander-in-Chief General Prayut Chan-o-cha. Sansern said Thailand is in the middle of an election campaign and General Prayut is a government officer, so he will certainly be criticized of not being neutral if he were seen meeting withยิ่งลักษณ์. The spokesman was responding to reports thatยิ่งลักษณ์, the #1 party list candidate, is seeking to meet Prayut to talk about the current political situation. If Pheu Thai wins a majority in the general election on July the 3rd, she will be Thailand's first female prime minister. The spokesman continued it is not the proper time for any political parties to meet General Prayut to discuss anything. There are many parties, so the army chief could be criticized for meeting with just one party. Questions would also be asked as to whether it would be possible for other parties to meet with him. Sansern said Prayut has not commented on the matter. He added that General Prayut has repeatedly said the military would act according to the election laws as they, like other ordinary people, have to be under the law. However, the military does allow the political parties taking part in the election to campaign in its compound. If there is a request from a party to campaign inside an army unit, the army will notify it to the election commission before deciding whether to approve it or not.
ชาติไทยพัฒนา de facto leader บรรหารศิลปะอาชา insisted that he will consult with the ภูมิใจไทย party about the final decision after the July 3rd election. Banhan, chief advisor to Chat Thai Patana party leader, said his party keeps the ties with its ally like Phum Jai Thai party. It was although Pheu Thai party had announced to join hands with Chat Thai Patana and Chat Patana Pheu Pandin parties to form government but refused to join coalition with Phum Jai Thai. During the interview, Banhan showed pictures of Pheu Thai Party's #1 party list candidate Yingluck Shinawatra and Democrat leader Abhisit Wechchachiwa. He said he planned to produce television series titled Reconciliation and eyed Yingluck and Abhisit as the main characters.
We have an analysis report from The Nation newspaper on education policy.
Education, the most important issue when Thailand's future is concerned, has been overshadowed by politics. That explains why the key parties' education policies are shaped mainly to win votes, not to address the changing environment in the long term. Years ago, Pheu Thai launched the 12-year free education. In the previous election, Democrats brushed that up and extended the no-fee period to 15 years, plus free educational supplies. This time, free schooling remains the heart of their education policies. The difference lies in the detail of their fringe policies. Democrats plan to promote greater access to school and teacher capability enhancement. 3G service will be the basic teaching infrastructure, and the party promises low-interest education loans. Lastly, there will be training programs to ensure that all can find a job after graduation. Pheu Thai is promising parents of a truly free 15-year schooling. It also promises training to guarantee employment. All bachelor degree graduates are guaranteed the minimum salary of 15,000 baht from 8,000 baht at present. It also vows to give away 1 tablet per student, with 3 Wi-Fi service in public areas to promote learning. Students who owe debts to the Education Loan Fund need to repay debts only when they can find a job. To ensure the employment of all, the party plans to allocate universities 1 billion baht each to create jobs. Critics believe that these are populist policies. The parties fail to see that the unemployment at present stems from the fact that higher education focus has never changed for years. Of nearly 200,000 graduates, the over 100 universities produce each year, 80% is equipped with non-science degrees. The parties are also accused of ignoring the fact that the global economic environment is changing drastically, following the global financial crisis. The labor market once cried foul over the shortage of English-speaking workforce. Focusing on access to education and basic knowledge is good, but it is not good enough to push talent forward in the new environment. As long as voters cast their votes accordingly to the popularity of parties and politicians, not their policies, and as long as politicians think about nothing but votes, the future of Thailand's education does not look so bright. Jularat Sang Patsa, The Nation Analysis for Asean TV.
Next, let's hear from a roundtable dialogue about the political view on border dispute.